Hey guys, this is the Prime19 here with my second episode of Contested Territory. The one before this one was like a forest terrain, but it was like too easy for me to do, and there was no like real walkthrough I could do for that. It was just pretty much get as far as possible, and then you know, usually there's the DDT round that's gonna kill you, so you don't really have to worry about the late game. And plus, there was no like regrowth ceramics or anything, so I couldn't really regen farm. So I think I got to round 33, and then I kept doing that every day, and then I made sure that I was the first one to do it, since I knew that they weren't anyone else in my group wasn't going to be able to do it. And then yeah, that's pretty much how I won. So after about 4 days into the CT started, I already owned 4 days, so I was able to quit early, and yeah, that was my 7th victory. But yeah, I've been pretty busy with commentating other things. Did my first commentary for the King of the Hill channel and went pretty well. Good feedback. No one was harsh about anything. Just a few things I could easily fix. Just questioning my mic and stuff, which I'm assuming there's going to be no issues with that in this video because I keep it under my chin in these videos. And for that one, I wasn't sure about how loud I was going to need to talk because of the music, which was really loud in that video. So yeah. But that's easily fixable. And just looking through this run, I don't know why this video is just choppy from time to time. This is running at about 7 times speed, I think, or something like that. And yeah, pretty much too late for a walkthrough, but whatever. I might as well. I have this saved for like a week, so I might as well upload it regardless. So, anyways, CT. This one easy because it's on river terrain, which means cheaper farms. The thing was that I wasn't expecting the DDT you saw there, the TDTs you saw there. I had to mortar stall to defend them because I wasn't expecting them to come so early. Because usually in CTs, ZOMGs and DDTs come on round 30 or 31. Well, ZOMGs on round 30, DDTs on round 31, but this one was just extremely early. So I wasn't really expecting that, and yeah, I ended up having to mortar stall. Overall, this is a really easy CT because I was able to get my farms up. I think all 9 of them up by like round 24 or something like that. So, I mean, if you have all your farms up, you can get your temples up extremely quickly, and then, you know, you're pretty much safe. And then, of course, I had to get my 4-2 spike factor just to be safe against the DDTs early until I could get my like few temples up, which you can see there. I'm getting my temples up, and yeah, a little interesting story about this CT run this time. I ended up joining. When I joined on this run, there was already a few people who were already doing their own runs. So you'll see constantly as I start passing their rounds, the rounds that they stopped at, or they had the record at that point. I keep having to pass and go further to beat that round. And there's just one guy who made it way farther than expected. Because I was expecting, you know, like I didn't see any names that I recognized based off of, you know, any player I may have heard of, so I wasn't expecting any sort of competition, any sort of tryhards or whatever. But I got this one guy who just put in way too much effort, okay, and he got pretty far. Well, not really pretty far. In general, on this first run, he just got far enough to the point where I was just getting annoyed because I had to keep going further and further and further. And this guy decided to stop pretty darn early, actually, and that was a big mistake for him because that was just a huge waste of time. And if he was really willing to win and stuff, he would have went probably into the 80s, if not 90s. And yeah, probably would have been more successful. But no, he was not. And you'll see on this run, I get a pretty decent record for my first run. And yeah, so pretty funny because during the week, I'm going to spoil this. I got 82 on this one, and then I quit because it's too easy. I got 82, and then I held it for a full day, and then the next day, this guy gets 87. So then I get 100 right after that. He holds it for another day, and then the next day I hold it for 100. I get around 100, so I hold it for another day. And then I noticed that once I'm getting 100, I'm defending these MVMs, and I see that this guy is doing a run at the moment. So I see him going. He's at 71. No, he wasn't at 71, no. This is after the 87. Yeah, so he's doing a run, and then I saw he stopped at 100, and I'm like, okay, well, this sucks. This guy's doing better at 100. I don't feel like trying anymore. So then I leave, come back 15 minutes later, I see 100. I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe 100, maybe he has a horrible computer, you know, so he just went to go eat or something like that. He's probably going to finish later on. So then I come back 3 hours later, and I still see that 100. So then I realize this guy, being the complete unfortunate person he is, went to round 101 like me, and then just gave up or something like that. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what was going on in his head, but he just gave up at 101. And sad for him, because at that point he just gave up, and I got this CT win based off my 100-point victory. No, my 100 round and such. But yeah, anyways, back to the CT video. Nothing much going on. As usual, you're just gonna build up your temples, then build up your snipers, and then you'll have your nearly invincible defense. And the really important thing about sniper farming is, if you're expecting to get really far, is since you won't be using farms as much, your snipers are going to be your main, are you going to be getting most of your money from. So yeah, to get those up early and to have them for your defense is also really good. And eventually, since you're going to have not very much money, like in around 100, 110 or so, if you actually plan to get that far, you know, you won't be able to mortar stall or use whatever abilities as much, unless you want to keep your farms, which is going to be unnecessary lag, which I did not do. Actually, did I do that in this video? I don't know if I did that in this video, but in my 100 round run, I did this secret I saw in this other video where you just sell your temple and then you rebuild it, and then it pretty much has the Moab popping power of your temple, of any regular full sacrifice temple, or maybe a bit weaker, but it's a lot less lag and stuff. I mean, I don't think I really needed to do that, but I did it regardless just because I wanted to test it out. And yeah, turned out working pretty well. On that run was really scary because a few times I just randomly, like, the screen just randomly froze, and I thought my flash was going to crash, and it didn't crash, and the screen just went black. And I go talk on Skype, come back, and I see BFBs are like going through my spike factories, so I had to mortar stall like crazy and stuff. And it was a really good run, but I didn't feel like scoring 100 rounds. I mean, those 100 rounds alone took like 2 hours, I think, or something like that. And that's me not recording them on top of that, so I wasn't interested in doing that. And in this run, I don't know why I decided to stop recording on round 81 or something like that, and then I came back and then recorded at round 82. Somewhere mid round at some point, I just quit, and then I come back, and then I don't know. I didn't think through this too far. And yeah, normally what I would have suggested is, if you see those two farms in the top right corner where you can see the rounds, it would have been probably a better idea if I just, oh wait, did I sell those? Yeah. Okay, good. I sold those because it's unnecessary lag, and plus that's where I'm going to be using most of my abilities. If I were to get further, I would just put my abilities there. Like, I just mortar stall there, I'd put my ground zeros there. Actually, ground zero I don't use it that much because I don't really find it all that effective. I don't know. I like mortar stalling more, but I don't think it really matters that much. As long as you're popping balloons, it's whatever. And yeah, no secrets to this run. I mean, this is really just that easy. And I don't know if I already mentioned this early game, how important boats are for popping power, but yeah, they are important for popping power. And yeah, even the early game, I was probably too busy ranting. I didn't even mention that even the Moabs came pretty early. And this wasn't even my actual first run on this, because my first run I got to like the exact round where the first Moab came, and I didn't see that. I didn't expect all that much balloons, and I just died horribly, and then bad micro and everything, and yeah, it's pretty noobish everything. But yeah, this is pretty much my CT run, and yeah, very basic gameplay, I guess. That's what if you have the opportunity to get farms and temples, I mean, then you're gonna get the same gameplay every time. Maybe just a bit of variety of a start. And yeah, this week's gonna be Volcano, I saw, so that's gonna be pretty sick. So I'm really excited I'm really looking forward to being able to upload that one. And yeah, hopefully I can get to around 100 and see if you guys like that. Anyways, this is my CT video. I quit early. and have yourselves a nice day.